welcome back. Oh my gosh, Brittany's making another beauty advice encouragement video. That's right, folks, you are welcome. You are welcome. I am doing another beauty encouragement video. I think it was a couple weeks ago that I posted something on my Instagram and my Facebook, and it like blew up and people were sharing it. And by blowing up, I mean like a couple close friends shared it. It was awesome. It was this quote that I regrammed, and it was basically saying, let me just get it. Hold on. And by the way, I know I am like, okay, I know I'm on the floor again. Oh, I can't wait for us to move next month, and then I am going to move up to a nice chair and a desk, and it's gonna be awesome. But for right now, I am on the floor again. I think probably the rest of this month until we do move, I'm going to be on the floor. And so I'm not going to say anything else about the floor, because for those of you who are awesome and watch all my videos, you will know that this is going to be the normal for a couple more weeks. But now that I have it up, I can remember exactly what I'm trying to talk about. I am not the original author, so please don't think that I'm trying to copyright or do anything like that. I don't know who the author is. But it says, another woman's beauty is not the absence of your own. Like, it really hit home for a lot of people who did see it, and so I thought that, hey, let's make a video about it, because Lord knows I don't make enough of beauty encouragement videos. This light is so white, I feel like I'm trying to like get a tan here or something. Like I need a tan. You can't even tell the difference between like where my sweater starts and my actual arm. I live in Colorado where it snows in May, Bracha. There is a fly in the window, and it is the size of like 2 or 3 raisins. It's so gross, and I can hear it. Ah! I hate flies and I hate moths. Moths are like the dumbest bug ever. Like, they just hit you in the face and it just grosses me out. Oh, I have like goosebumps on my head because now I'm talking about it. Okay, moving on. Let's go ahead and get into the meaning of this. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory, but I thought that maybe I could act this out for some of you ladies that could really, you know, like us as women, we can all relate on one specific thing. Coffee. And okay, I love kangaroo coffee. I love like small like places. I mean, this isn't even really small, but it's smaller than I think Starbucks and then Dutch Bros. I'm just naming off all my favorite brands because I don't know, this was like the closest place and I kind of like it a little bit better than Starbucks. Coffee is coffee, and all women in general really can just relate to this. I mean, people say white women love Starbucks, but let's just be honest, everyone loves coffee no matter what color, size, or shape you are. It's just coffee. So let me like paint you a little picture before we get going here. Let's pretend that this coffee equals beauty. I know that makes no sense whatsoever, but let's just pretend it. Like, the word beauty, whatever you think of that like is beauty equals this coffee, okay? Now that we have that simple equation that makes no sense, we as women, like, I will always repeat myself, but I feel like I will come up with different analogies, and this one involves like a really delicious drink, so why the heck not? We as women compare ourselves to each other so much, no matter how old, how young you are. If you're 13, 14, 15, like in your teenage years, you can guarantee like probably someone a lot older than you is looking at you and giving you a dirty look that you think she's just really mean, but honestly it's just jealousy that she's looking at you hoping, like wishing that she was your age again with the same kind of body. And then it's like the vice versa. Like, women are just like mean and crazy, and not all women are like this, but everyone does it. It's like, it's just a human thing. And like, you can try and avoid it as much as possible, but like sometimes it just gets you down, and sometimes it just catches you and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm totally comparing myself right now. And then like in my previous videos, I've always said that's not healthy. Like, I'm trying to like focus and like stay on this subject, because just to make like this video a little bit different than the hundreds of beauty preaching ones that I always do. Time to act this out. Oh, not yet. I was just like actually taking a sip of this. I'm not acting it out yet. Sorry. Oh, what are you drinking? Just the huge, you know? It's my favorite. I get it all the time. You should really be spontaneous and get frappuccinos, because like all the girls, like after the gym, we always go and get like happy hour frappuccinos. I mean, like, look at all this whipped cream. Like, who would not want to get this? Well, me actually. I mean, I don't know how you stay that thin, but like if I had that much whipped cream, I'd probably gain 2 more legs. I was just talking about the frappuccino, but you went way too far, okay? See, that is exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, sure, we don't really like actually do that with the coffee, but I guess this was just an excuse for me to drink the coffee. I mean, to be completely honest, let's just be real here. Just because something else looks kind of better than yours, it does not always mean it's going to be good for you, or that you should try it, or that you should change yourself. And I keep clapping because it's just awesome. Another woman's beauty is not the absence of your own. That means that if Barbie has a coffee that's a lot better looking than yours, it does not mean that it's going to be tasty, and it does not mean that she's actually going to be like taking your beauty away. I mean, like, let's just leave the coffee out for a second, okay? Stop it. Stop. I don't want any more, okay? Stop. I don't want any more. The coffee thing makes no sense at all now that I'm talking about it. Like, it was probably just like an excuse for me to drink it. Don't get down on yourself. When you look at someone else, don't compare yourself. That's number one. That's just like the basics. I always say that, but it's so true. It helps with anything. Just don't compare yourself, because then once you compare yourself, that makes you go down to this like slippery slope, and then you get into this like really like depressive state and sadness, where you try and like pick at things, and then it makes you think that another woman's beauty is the absence of your own, which is total baloney, because it's not. We believe that if that woman has something that we don't, then that's the absence of ours. It's not like a teeter-totter, folks. It's more like a nice even plane of like beautiful flowers, and they're just all different. The fly's out! The fly's out! Ah! Oh, I hope you guys can hear it, because it is loud and it's a big freaking bug. Oh, I told Justin to get him and he didn't. Now it's there. Okay, I'm gonna make this like really quick, because obviously I'm talking too much and the bug's coming. Ah! Just because another girl has something that you don't have does not take the absence of your own beauty. You might have something that they're super jealous of. It is not like a point system, it's not a teeter-totter, it is like a fair, like I said, it's like a field of flowers. That's basically all it is. If you totally loved and got my coffee idea, definitely let me know in the comments, because I understood it in my own head. I thought it was pretty cool, and it gave me a reason to enjoy this. Really, like, I liked it. I liked it a lot. I liked it a lot. Oh. Be confident in yourself, and no one can stop you. Until tomorrow, guys, you've just been beauty marked.